We'll just start, Kim, with just your thoughts on tonight's match and how your team played.
I think we had a good first half. I think we were the better team. We had a couple of really good chances. Canoe had one in the first half, one in the second, and we also had another one. Of course, Ari had a really great chance. So overall, I'm happy with the first half. I think the start of the second is decent, but we are not really used to the heat. So we start to get a little bit tired after 10 minutes, I would say, in the second. They have a little bit of momentum. We start to make some changes. It helps us a little bit. It's going a little bit back and forward in the end. They had a good chance as well when Katie doing a great save. So overall, I think it's a close game, a fair result, even if you always want to win. I think it's a decent start with 1 point away in Houston.
All right, let's open it up here. Any questions? First, we'll go to Becky. Becky, go ahead.
Hey, Coach Kim. So we're seeing Holloway as center back for the first time that I remember at least seeing her as a starter. So can you tell us a little bit about the decision to use her in that position with Ellie injured and I guess with Lester injured also? Or no, I'm sorry, with Hal injured and Ellie moving up.
Yeah, the decision we had was that to start with, we used Ellie as a 6. Holloway have been good. She's really fit, have a good pace that we was thinking was really useful for us. She keeps working hard in 90 minutes in a tough away game in Houston. So I think it was the right decision to play her.
And then if I can ask a second one really quickly, historically following racing these last 2 years, often the number of shots on goal would be quite lopsided. And in this game, racing was often ahead in shots taken through most of the game. So that's a real change in, how racing is performing. Can you talk a little bit about that and the confidence in the offense that seems to be happening now?
I think we are really good in the attack. We talked about it in halftime that we don't need to force anything because we're going to create our chances. And I think we did. We had like 3-4 really good chances. We have many players that can shoot a little bit from distance as well. We have many different style of player this year. So I hope we're going to be fun to watch also for supporters. Yeah.
We'll go next to Tyler, and just a quick note for those of you just joining the call. If you have a question, just raise your hand or just send me a message in the chat. Tyler, go ahead.
Hey, Kim, I think you had 5 newcomers starting tonight who were all acquired in the offseason. Obviously, it's going to take some time for everybody to gel together a little bit more, but as a whole, how do you think they looked in terms of communicating with everybody else and that chemistry?
To be honest, this was our really first big test. Of course, we had some good games under the preseason. The Portland trip helped us a lot, but it's something special to play a league game when we play against about points. So there are pieces that we can do better, but I can't expect it to be perfect from the first game. But there are so many momentum that we take with us, so much positive things we take with us. So I think we're just going to be better for every single game we play together. So overall, I'm proud of the performance.
Go back to Becky.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask about Abby Ursig filling in as captain. She reached 13,000 minutes and is only the 9th player in the NWSL to do that. So what does it mean to have such an experienced player on the team and also someone who can slide in with that leadership ability and take over as captain in an important game like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think we had both her leadership today, but also, to be honest, I think she was our best player on the pitch. She's really calm and relaxed with the ball, and she helps with the organization in the defense. So yeah, really happy to have her here.
Tyler, go ahead.
Kim, Savannah was obviously outstanding as a rookie, but it looked like tonight she looked like she's taken a step forward as an attacker with some of the movement and vision she had. How impressed were you with DeMello and that ability?
I mean, we all know how good she is. It's still things that she can do a little bit better. We work a lot with her first touch to be more direct and to create a little bit more chances and to score more goals, but she's doing better and better. She find the pockets we're looking for. I think, to be honest, in this game that, I mean, I don't know how many times their player was kicking down her. And yeah, it's difficult to play if you are kicked down like 10 times in a game, especially from the same player. But they know that she's good and she need to get used to that as well. But yeah.
Becky, go ahead.
And I just wanted to ask about Uchenna Kanu, getting the start. She's only been with the team for, I guess, a little over a week. She only started one game during the preseason tournament and got a few minutes in the other one just after arriving. And yet she came in and looked like she was connecting extremely well with Ari and DeMello and Wang. So can you tell me a little bit about what you saw in her performance and what you think you're going to see for her in the coming year?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit 50-50 decision to start with her or not. But we can see that she's difficult for the opponents to play against. And she already today is create a lot of chances, and she's gonna start to score goal in the next game or in next after that for sure. We have worked a lot with her already to find this connection between the Mello, the 11, Jess and Paige, but also with Ari and Wang. So, and was it perfect? No, but it was good enough to let her keep play for 7 to 8 minutes or something like that. Yeah.
Next, we'll go to Michael.
Hi, Kim. It looks like Pika Yamsa took a knock there toward the end of the match and was subbed off. Is that precautionary, or was that something that had to be done?
No, I think it was when she tried to shoot from distance, and I think she felt a little bit after that. But she said also that she was really tired. The heat was something we are not used to here, and she's used to a different league and a different style to play. So she thinks she just was tired, to be honest, and the muscle maybe said like stop to play now.
All right, any more questions for Kim? Okay, thank you, Kim.
Thank you so much.